Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Saim. I am a student of Civil and Environmental Engineering at Shahjalan University of Science and Technology. Today I will talk about demand in economics. So what is demand? Demand is a schedule or a curve that shows the quantity of a good that consumers are willing and able to buy at various price during a given period of time. For example, if I want to buy a gaming PC or a luxurious car, but I can't afford it, so it is not demand. Demand basically depends on purchasing ability. Demand is not desire. If I desire something but I can't get it, so it can be called demand. Demand have to get the purchasing ability. So then there are some determinants of demand, like the determinants affects the demand basically. So first of all, price. So price basically affects the demand directly. Then income of consumer. So if the income of consumer rises, so then the demand will also rises, because when the consumers income rise, they will think to buy more the goods or services. So when the income rises, the demand will also increase. Then price of related goods. So the price of related goods affects the demand also. Like for example, we can say when tea or coffee, these are substitute goods. So if the price of tea increase, then people will think to buy coffee more. So when the price of tea increases, the demand of coffee increases. Then the next is taste and preferences. Taste and preferences also affects the demand. Then the next is expectation of future prices. In future, a price of a commodity increases, then in present people will think buy more of the goods, then the demand of that particular commodity will increase. Population size and combination also affects the demand. And at last, the season effect, like when in summer season the demand for ice cream increases, but at winter the demand for the ice cream decreases, because in winter people don't want or like to eat ice cream more, but in summer season they want to buy ice cream more. So it basically affects the demand. Then the law of demand. So what is the law of demand? The law of demand says when the price fall, commodity quantity demand rises, and when the price rises, the quantity demand falls. Basically, the law of demand says that there is an inverse relationship between price and demand, and demand curve is down slope. Demand curve slope is downward. uh, we will see it. So quantity demand is a function of price, and set paribus means other things remain constant. So according to law of demand, when the price increases, quantity demand decreases. So this here is just said it. So quantity demand A equal to A minus BP. So A cannot be 0 or negative. B is the slope of the curve. So in the curve we can see when the price is P1, the quantity demand is here. But when the price decreases, the quantity demand has increases. There's a Q1 is less than Q2. So from here we can see that the price, when the price decreases, the quantity demand has increased. So here is it, and schedule we can see when the price is 1, the quantity demand is 7. When the price is 2, the quantity demand is 6. When the price is 3, the quantity demand is 5. And when the price is 4, the quantity demand is 4. So basically when the price is increasing, the quantity demand is decreasing. So from here we can see the inverse relationship. And the last, change in demand versus change in quantity demand. So change in demand means movement along the line. due to this price change, and change in demand inter-demand curve shifts due to non-price factors. So we can see from here the change in quantity demand. There, when the price changes, there is a movement along the same curve. Like it is the same curve of demand, but there is two price points. One is P1, one is P2. So there is a movement along the curve, and in changing demand, there is two curve of demand, and there is D1, D2, and the price is same, but the demand curve has shifted. So basically, if you want to describe what is the difference between them, so here is the box. We can see in changing demand, shift of the entire demand curve. We can see the demand curve at first was here, then it shifted here, and in changing on demand, there is no demand curve shift, just there is a movement along the line. And changing demand caused by non-price factors like income, taste, population, and changing quantity demand caused by changing the price of the same good. This was all about my topic, demand. I hope you guys like my video. Thank you very much.